And we're back. So we got the hazmat suit. We're in the middle of the Sea of Doom or something like that.
There's something about a hazmat suit with an axe.
That just sounds
like
unsafe.
It looks awkward. I like it. So yeah, last episode you guys saw we got tasked with finding Virgil. So that led us out here to the glowing sea, hence why we got the hazmat suit. We did some of that stuff off screen just because that would have been a lot of running around for you guys to see. And
yeah, and this whole place is a lot of running around, so we just figured we can kind of get in here and go from there.
Where does this want to take me right now? I always open up the menu when I want to open up the Pip-Boy and look at the map. Where is this taking me right now? I'm where I need to be, right? Find Virgil in the glowing sea.
So it's just taking you to his hut.
No. The marker's going the wrong way. What is going on? Okay, I don't... Maybe
talk to someone?
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to the...
Looks like we're lost.
People. Oh, yep, see, there we go. It fixed itself now.
Okay.
It's weird. This game, dude.
Like that time you couldn't attack.
Yeah. Yeah, Bethesda, fix your games. What's the matter with you?
They're like, nah.
See, like I said, I know a lot of people bitch like, oh, you shouldn't release games that have all these glitches. Their games are so big, it's bound to happen. You know.
Yes.
So I need to talk to you.
Yes and no. I mean, I've had other games
need to speak
where
with you. What do you need of me, child?
nothing.
Is this? Oh, okay.
I'm
here we
looking
go.
for someone named Virgil. Have you
I thought we already had
guessed?
this conversation with them
What
off
do you
screen,
want with
but
it, right?
Yeah, we did. That's
Oh,
why
we did.
that's why she wants like
I
different
need his
questions.
I have heard of this intruder.
You don't have to have the same conversation.
well, I'm seeing if it'll update like the quest marker,
You can find
like if it'll fix it. Nope. Okay, we're gonna go try to find him anyway. If I need to look up a map, I'll look up a map later.
Wow.
But I kind of know generally where he is.
Yeah.
Get off of here. And oh, there we go. Now it updated. All right. Rad Scorpion, very nice.
We tried to fight one on the last episode. It destroyed us. So it is a tad rad. No.
Eradicate.
A tad bad rad scorpion. How about that?
Eradicate the Orpian.
Yeah. Perfect.
Dio.
New Pokemon. Switch. Pokemon for Switch. That's the name of the first legendary. The Rad Tad Scorpion.
You know. Genius. That's just... Didn't you say like they made like they gave Americans a chance to make a Pokemon and we came up with that like ice cream cone looking one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
And
I saw that.
the actual developers were like, this is why you guys aren't allowed to make these.
I don't think they said that. But yeah, I think that was someone's fan suggestion or something like that.
Was it? Ooh, I think we snuck. We took the back way.
That's good. We don't have to face off against that bad boy.
Well, it might still notice us, but we're a lot closer to his cave.
Notice me.
Notice me, senpai.
Yay,
You
level up
did
time.
it. Yes. Go us.
And then the best part about Virgil, you're going to find out in just a minute, but he is a terrifying sight.
So first of all, he has these cans that we just steal, and he doesn't even care. He has these turrets that don't even shoot people when they just walk right into his home.
I have a
What's
feeling
the
if
point of
you
your
hit the
turrets?
chains without stealing them, it probably would have shot you.
Hello. And then he has one of these freaking robots that traps you into a corner and punches your face off.
It was a good time.
Oh, I was terrified. So yeah, here's Virgil. Nice, smart scientist, super mutant guy.
Here to talk.
I'm just here to talk.
As I'm holding my axe.
Yeah.
Oh, my axe.
Need information.
You have information I need.
And yet I have no idea who the hell you
I love his glasses.
I think we
They're so adorable.
start
A
explaining.
little string holding on. It's supposed to go around your neck, Virgil, not your head.
Institute.
I'm just looking for information on the Institute.
The Institute. So, they did send you, didn't they? You're working with Kellogg.
It sounds like I'm going the wrong path.
No, I'm working with Keebler.
Taken care of.
Kellogg's been taken care of.
Dead. He's dead. Don't
Yes.
you lie to me.
It's the truth.
He's dead.
With
whether
some
you believe
cheese
me or
on
not.
it.
There's no question it's
I love that
difficult to
movie.
believe. Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty
Duty.
work for so many years. I knew they'd
Years.
send him after me.
And he said dirty
Tried to
duty.
prepare for
He
it,
said dirty duty.
but I still wasn't sure.
Sounds
I'd
like
make
jury
it.
duty, which is also a dirty duty.
You killed
Jury
me.
duty, jury duty.
What do you want with me?
Blackmail. Pink slip. Not an idiot.
I'm not an idiot. I know you were part of the Institute.
How could you
Oh yeah.
possibly
All right. It took.
know that?
I don't know why it took me so long to process
Doesn't matter.
that rap for the
I can't.
the How the
Oh.
Grinch Stole Christmas. I don't know why.
The,
Why are you
the,
even
the,
here?
the Grinch.
Jury duty, blackmail, pink slip.
Institute? Question
Can you
mark?
tell me anything about the Institute? I need to get in there.
Can I? Are you joking? You want to get into the Institute? Are you
See.
insane?
Listen, I'm asking the questions here, buddy.
Impossible, that is.
Who's the one with an axe?
Succeed,
And it's mine.
could you
You have a
possibly
crowbar, but do you have
for
enough time to
taking
get
that
to
kind
it?
of risk?
Does he have a crowbar?
Yeah, it's on his chest. Go with my son.
I'm trying to find my son.
boy.
My
The
baby
Institute
boy.
kidnapped him.
Turns out.
Oh yeah, he does. It looks fairly heavily taped though. I don't think he could pull it out in time.
What's the point of that then?
I don't know.
It's
a weird holster.
Yeah, it is very interesting.
If your son is one of them, I can understand why you'd want to get in there. I can't help.
Don't raise your eyebrows at me, boy.
I'm going to need something
Mutant.
in return.
Thing.
Sure, just go with agreed.
You help me, and I'll help you.
All right. If I
All
am
right.
going to do something for me. Before I was forced to leave, I was
you think he's
working on a
cold?
serum to reverse
Him?
this
Yeah.
mutation.
I don't think he feels much of anything.
Because I mean, it looks like he's got a nice cozy scarf on there.
So if you get in
It's
there,
kind
I
of looks like
need
a
you to
trash
find it in
scarf.
my own
It's
Yeah.
like too shiny.
and bring it to
Okay.
me.
Made of
I think
garbage.
that's pretty
It's meant to
reasonable
capture
in
sweat.
exchange for
Or
helping
generate
you.
sweat. He wants to lose
All
weight.
right, let's talk details.
Oh yeah,
First things first.
that wouldn't be that bad.
You know how synths get in and
Why
out
just
of
on
the
his neck?
Institute?
He's a fat neck.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only reason. Teleporter.
Yeah, they use some sort
He's
of
got a
teleporter.
fat neck,
Well,
like a fat head.
not many know about
I remember seeing those when I was like a kid, like the commercials for the fat heads. And I was like, I want one of those so bad. And now as an adult, I'm like,
Oh.
I'm glad I did not.
I
get
got
any
one
of
for
those.
one of my birthday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Like a sports one? Or was it like?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Those things. For some reason I thought it was something else.
Would you think of it like a bobblehead?
No, I don't know. Some kind of toy that was like a giant head that shot its eyeballs out or something. I don't know.
What?
I don't remember. I just remember I had a picture of me with it for my birthday. Anyway, yeah. So the fat heads were like the put on your wall.
Like the decals.
Poster,
Yeah, you come on the
decal
wild. That was
things,
like
yeah.
supposed to be like life size or something.
Have you ever seen an
I like the idea of like those decals because some of them were really cool. Oh, lots of them.
Sure. Lots of them.
Don't bullshit me.
And they were supposed to be like reusable. Like you could put them on and then take it off and then put it on a different wall and then take it off again.
Well, I just like the idea of like the decals and stuff because the walls can be kind of bare sometimes, so it wouldn't be bad to have some kind of cool decal. But it does get a little cringy if you start thinking about like,
They're very
all right,
good at what
maybe I want a Darth Vader one, and you become 15 and then
What do you mean that's
Sounded
cringy? I still want a Darth Vader one.
and he's over 15, folks. Sounds like suicide.
That sounds like
You don't know.
suicide.
Let's go.
does, doesn't it?
Let's go die.
If there were another
Let's
way, I'd
go die.
suggest it.
Um,
Believe me, every courser
Yeah.
has special
No,
hardware
I
that
want-
gives them
I want a
direct
Darth Vader
connection
fan.
to the relay in the
I
Institute.
could see. Yeah, I could see that.
Embedded in a chip in their
And what's
heads.
cool about technology now is you can pretty much just do whatever you want. Like if you wanted to attach like a little voice box thing, you could do that, or make Alexa say it to you.
And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan.
Thanks.
We're going to
Thank
have to
you,
hunt
Lionel.
one down.
I don't know if that captured, but she heard me.
Yeah, she heard him from across.
She
the
wasn't
room.
even. She's not even close.
Yeah, they can hear you very far.
She's listening. Go with okay.
Okay.
So some guy apparently did an experiment once with I don't know if it was with her or with Google, or does Apple have one? Does Apple have their own, the iHome, something like that? No, maybe.
I think so.
I don't know. Well, with one of them, right? So I think he sounded like he was one of these, like, since they're always listening to you, the government's taking the recordings and all this stuff person.
I highly doubt they care that much.
Yeah. But the thing I found interesting was that he like was trying to prove his point was how sensitive the microphone really is. So he said they were like having like essentially a party of people, like he was having it play loud music and everyone's talking and stuff, and then someone like in the back across from the room whispered whatever the activation word is. So like Google, you have to say like, "Hey Google," you know.
Yeah.
So someone said it, but they like whispered it in this very loud room, and it still heard them apparently perfectly clear, like it activated it. So it just kind of like, so they were like, "Oh look, see, they're so sensitive that they're recording everything you say," and it's like, oh god, they're gonna record you no matter what you freaking do. Who cares?
It's one thing where like I do agree that privacy is important, you know, and like companies shouldn't just be allowed to sell all your information without any like backlash or anything. Like there should be some kind of limit. But
Also, that's a Mr. Gutsy, by the way.
yeah, I could tell he's a lot more equipped.
Yeah, right.
How do they fly?
There's a little. See, he's got a little rocket butt.
Oh, like rockets. Okay.
Yeah, they got a little rocket butt booster.
Rocket butt.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I like you said, there has to be a certain amount of privacy, but at the same time, I'm like, what exactly are you gonna do with all this information?
If not more privacy, at least more transparency. The companies
like
need
what
to
they're
say,
doing with it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's really annoying when they're like, "We'll never sell your information," and then like a week after you give them your email, you start getting junk email, and you're like,
Yeah.
wonder who gave that one away.
Yeah. No, I hear you with that. But even that it's just such a minor inconvenience. I feel like I don't.
Well,
even
that
care.
is. But when they start using it to cater specifically to something you might enjoy, you know, like, oh, okay, so I bought a chocolate bar once, and now they only give you ads for chocolate bars. Like, that starts getting into, like, intrusive, because then if you get something that you might not want somebody else to know, then you're just going to get all these ads. And let's say you look at something once, they keep giving you ads for it, even though you look once.
And by the way, I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've done this part of the mission. I can't exactly remember where the courser's hiding.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so like he tells you to like set your Pip-Boy to a certain radio frequency, and it helps you find it.
Okay.
But I cannot remember to save my life where to go.
It's all good. Let's figure this out together.
We will. But yeah, I don't know. Even like that, people get all freaked out about. Oh no, those are super mutants. Yeah, people get all freaked out about like, oh well, I was. See, alright, so I don't like, at least with phones, I don't like when I'm having like a word conversation with you, like you and me are talking in person about something, and then all of a sudden those ads start appearing on Facebook. That I don't like.
Right.
But like when I like Google like, oh, snowblowers, and then Facebook starts popping up ads with snowblowers, I'm like, okay, that's fine, because I searched it, I kind of accepted like,
Okay.
because it's based off of like cookies and all that stuff. That's what they're about.
Right.
So I don't think I'm supposed to be in here because
Yeah, you haven't
thing's
even
not
looked at
doing
the
anything.
radio sequence.
But yeah, so it's like I've accepted the fact that I'm gonna get ads for it. But like I said, if I'm having a private conversation with you, that's when it's maybe a little different. I don't care if it hears the conversation, but don't like use it in that sense. I don't know. I'm kind of contradicting myself, I guess.
No, I think I know what you're saying, though.
You know, like if especially because it could be something you said. If you're like, oh, I really love this type of music, and I like can't stand that music, but now all of a sudden I start getting a ton of ads for it because it heard you say that, then it's kind of like,
And well, not only that, but where do we draw the line? You know, like let's say the company decides, oh, I want to, you know, like I want to use this as leverage, you know, and then they start recording private conversations and then sending you a message saying like, hey, I noticed you had this conversation about your coworker. If you don't want them to find out, you know, like
Yeah.
subscribe to this, you know, and it's like, at what point is it not okay anymore?
I don't think I've ever been up
Are you
here.
still wearing the hazmat suit, by the way?
Yes, I am. I should actually probably change that. It's because I went by, I saw some actually, like some radiation barrels.
Barrel.
Barrel.
Do a barrel. Do a
I'm gonna-
Adderall roll.
Take, I know we're a little bit against the clock. I'm going to take a couple minutes, see if I can try to track down the freaking thing. I'm
Okay.
sure other people that played this are like, he's right there.
Go left.
No, don't go down there. Get off of this. Yeah, let's see if I can.
So when it says like they're hiding or whatever, like are they invisible? Are they like what is it we're looking for exactly?
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, okay. Yep, I remember where it is now. To an extent, I don't know if we'll get it to in this episode. I think it's in its own little building. If I can get off of here.
What the fuck was that? Get some.
Yeah.
Get some, motherfucker. Oh,
Hi.
okay.
How'd you open the door from up there?
Yeah, that's less important.
Well, I think the better question is how'd I chop you at your knees like that? And then here comes Nick 5 minutes later. Thank you. I like how I loot all the ammo from these people and I don't even use guns. Ooh, there's a turret. Ooh, there's a
I
turret.
figured you would like
Ooh, there's
sell
a
it.
turret. Ooh, there's a
You're
turret.
dying.
There's a dead turret.
You're alive.
Yeah, so I kind of, yeah. I'll get us to the building this episode and then, ow. Are you shooting me? How are you shooting through that? And then you can call it an episode. Oh, fuck! Hey, you blew up from your own mind,
Well,
bitch.
if he ain't dead, then I'm very surprised.
Yeah, he's in this building, I think. That's what I always I forgot about this mission. It's kind of actually like very deceiving because you're like, oh, okay, it's getting stronger. That means he's gonna be outside the building like 80%, and then it's like, oh no, you have to go inside, and then yeah, see,
Makes sense.
so you have to go in there and track him down and kill him, and it's no bueno. So, all right, we're gonna leave this episode here because we got a little bit done today on this fun-loving journey we have.
And so, in a lot of ways, you shouldn't think about what you has, but what you has not. And you has not seen The Last of Us.
And I have that boat.
All right. Lionel and John signing off from
And
another.
Tanya. Ooh, there's someone on that roof. Do you see him? I'm gonna kill that person. Ooh, there's someone over there too. I'm
Ah.
gonna kill them later too. All right, bye.
Bye.